Hello, Mad Moto across the water, and here I am. I am actually in Peru, on pretty close to Bolivia. So I have some catching up to do. The last video you saw was the Trampolin del Diablo. Hope you enjoyed that. Quite honestly, as harrowing as that seemed, the road here in Peru going to Machu Picchu was worse, and you'll get to see that. In the meantime, this video I'm about to show you is from it's Pasto into Quito into Peru. So you're going to see Ecuador. And some of the roads I traveled in Ecuador. Also the town where they have the oldest people on Earth, supposedly. We'll get a nice video on that. As you know, I broke one of my falls in Colombia. My camera mod that I can record while I'm moving. I can't do that anymore. So my modus operandi now is to give you this preamble, and then I'll give a little talk at the end. In the meantime, there's some talking if I can do that, but you see just a lot of video of travel. I'm trying to make it as interesting as possible and keep it to a relatively low amount of video time, because in America, you know how we are. Our attention span's kind of limited. So, 8, 9, 10 minutes is about as much as I'm doing them, and I hope you like it. I'm having a blast. Looks like I did break this finger. This is not give me the finger. I think I broke this finger when I fell before I got to Diablo, when I met the Farks, and after that I dropped the bike, and I'm so kind of crooked. That's the way it is. But I'm in good shape. I feel well. I am not ill so far. Food is pretty good here where we are in this town, which I enjoyed. Olante Tamba is where I am. 4 straight nights. 4 nights in one place is a lot for me. And I'm rested up, ready to go. Tomorrow we move to Lake Titicaca. You may remember that from your geography books in grade school. And then on to Bolivia. And we have booked passage on a ferry, a 3-night, 4-day ferry that leaves from Puerto Mata to Puerto Natales. No internet during that time. It's a beautiful port city, and Puerto Montt, M-O-N-T-T. So I'll be out of touch for quite a while, reflecting on life and on being on this beautiful trip. I feel so fortunate to be on, and I'm glad you're a part of it. So that's it. So now you're going to see my trip from Pasto in Colombia on to Quito, Cuesa, beautiful city, and to the border of Peru. Hope you like it. Vilcabamba, according to many sources, has more people over 100 years of age than any other place on Earth. About 1 in 100. This was the consensus. Of course, people want to know if that's true. So in 1973, National Geographic did a special on this, a piece on it, and they determined, well, I guess they thought it might be true, and they attributed it to really good water that has magnesium, that offset bad things in your body, no stress, clean air, local food, that type of thing. So people flocked here. Well, a few years after that, and maybe quite a few years after that, a Harvard anthropologist came because, you know, who doesn't want to live forever? So he came out and took a look at it in detail. It turns out that one guy, when he was 61, said he was 75. When he was 75, said he was 86. When he was 86, said he was 100-something years old. And it was basically debunked. It also turns out that some of the people here have the same last name, same full name, first and last name, and they were confused. So it's been debunked. My friend Wayne, who I rode through Colombia with, wanted to come here to test it out, check it out, because he thought, well, you know, it must be true. Or at least, I don't know if he thought it was true or not, but apparently it's a bunch of bunk. But the stories continue. It still has that reputation. It's a beautiful spot. And they probably milk it for all it's worth, and I bet you some businesses have run up around it. And here we are. We are in the square, and it's a beautiful square in a beautiful part of southern Ecuador. Tomorrow we enter Peru. We're going to get as close to the border as we can tonight, and then we're on. So let's take a look, shall we? Show you a little bit of this beautiful square in the town. Mad Moto across the water, signing off. And maybe I should stay here for 20 or 30 years. What do you think?
Border from top, and there's
wow.
There's a paved street. You see it?
There's a what?
It's a paved street.
Is that the border?
Yeah. It's amazing. Paved road.
Yeah, I see that. A paved road. I haven't seen one of those in a while. Well, some of my friends told me that I should not just fade out of my videos and I should talk at the end, so I'm talking at the end. I switched chairs. I'm in the same spot as I spoke to you for the prelim of this, but now I'm sitting here at the end of it. I've got the flag behind me. A little different backdrop, but that was a trip into Peru. And we'll have a Peru video, I hope, after this, and you will see some interesting riding. I think you'll get a kick out of it. I certainly did. It was very difficult. So, anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Stay tuned and keep posted with me. Watch for my new videos and give me your thoughts on anything I can improve with and to make it better for all of you to enjoy even more, because I certainly enjoy doing it. Muchas gracias.